Assalamu alaikum. This is Shahid Munir and you are watching Clean and Creative official YouTube channel. हर क्लास के 100% गेस्ट पेपर्स के लिए हमारा चैनल विजिट करें। अगर आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करके घंटी का बटन ज़रूर दबाएं। शुक्रिया।
Second year computer important short questions. Below is the chapter wise list of important short questions for second year computer. Unit 1. Describe data manipulations. What is a field? Define program file with example. Define program organization. Name different types of file organization. Differentiate between data and information. Define data processing. Define redundancy. Name two features of DBMS. Unit 2. What are properties of relation? Define indexes. Define foreign key. Define key. List different types of keys. Define data administration. Define table, relation. How relation is formed in database. What is an entity in an ERD? Who is user or end user? What is the purpose of using views? Unit 3. Define an attribute. Define data modeling. Define the purpose of feasibility study. What is ER diagram? Unit 4. Transitive dependency. Define entity. Define integrity. Synonyms: database integrity. Partial dependency. Unit 5. RDBMS. Differentiate between form and report. Database wizard, sample database. How query is written. List some advantages of IDE. Uses of MS Access. Reports. Enlist the parts of application window in MS Access. Unit 6. Primary key. What is the use of datasheet views in MS Access? Cardinality of relation. Degree of relation. Write down two table views available in Access. Unit 7. Subform. Uses of columnar forms. Purpose of control. Naming convention. Syntax of MSG box. What are methods in VB? Property window. Code window. Purpose of timer control. Differentiate between key press and key up events. Events of mouse. Events of keyboard. Unit 8. Define programming language. Case sensitive in C language. Preprocessor directive. Programmer. Differentiate between logical errors and syntax errors. Header files. Compiler and assembler. Differentiate between source code and object code. Delimiters. Runtime errors. Structured programming language. Visual Basic. Differentiate between visual programming and event-driven programming language. What is .NET function? What is VBA? Unit 9. Define identifier with an example. Differentiate between declaring and defining a variable. Variables and two rules for naming variables. Uses of assignment statement. Operator precedent. Define constant. List different types of constants. Character constant. Keywords. Concatenation operator. Unit 10. Standard input. Escape sequence. Get function. Uses of format specifier in C language. Use of scanf function. CLRSCR function. Predict the output. Trace the error in following code. List some important function for input. Unit 11. Control structure and selection structure. Find output. Explain if statement. Find error. Write syntax of if-else statement. Why break statement is used in a switch structure. Switch statement. Unit 12. While loop. Sentinel control loop. Write syntax of for loop. Write syntax of do while loop. What is iteration? Unit 13. Define function. List some benefits of using functions. Local variables and its scope. Compare local variables and global variables. Function cell. Actual parameters. Built-in functions. Lifetime of local variables. Function definition and function declaration. Prototyping. Unit 14. Compare binary and text stream. Binary system. Text files. File lost. Describe project file in VB. Project Explorer window. Differentiate between method and property. Computer second year important long questions. What is data modeling? What are ingredients of data modeling? Unit 3. Explain different data types available in MS Access. Unit 6. Define query. Explain the uses of wildcards in queries with examples. Unit 6, discuss different methods of modifying a table. Unit 6, briefly describe the basic structure of a C program. Unit 8, while writing a C program, how many types of errors CA occur? Which one is the most difficult to locate and remove? Unit 8. How would you create, edit, compile, link and execute a program? Unit 8. Define a language processor or translator. Discuss different types of language processors. Unit 8. Write a program that inputs a character and checks whether it is a vowel or consonant using switch statement. Unit 11. Write a program that inputs a year and finds whether it is leap or not, using if-else structure. Unit 11. Write a program that inputs a number and tells whether it is even or odd using if-else structure. Unit 11. What is while loop? Explain its working with an example and flowchart. Unit 12. What is do while loop? Write its syntax. Explain its working with example. Unit 12. What is nested loop? Explain with example and flowchart. Unit 12. What is for loop structure? Explain its working with example and flowchart. Unit 12. Define database system. Explain any three components of database system. Unit 1. What is key? Discuss different types of keys. Unit 1. What is model? What are symbols used in diagram? Unit 3. What is field property? Discuss different field properties in details. Unit 6. Explain different types of relationships with details. Unit 3. What is filter? Discuss different types of filters in MS Access. Unit 6. What is program and programming language? Discuss two main categories of programming language. Unit 8.